Sorry. Battle of the Arms was written by Henry David Thoreau. He was born on July 12, 1817. He was born on July 12, 1817. And you see in Concord, Massachusetts, in United States of America, and he was arrested. He was arrested for refusing to pay a poll tax meant to support America's war in Mexico, and he was put in the prison. When he was in the prison, he wrote an essay called Civil Disobedience. The Civil Disobedience essay. And actually, he was the forerunner to Mahatma Gandhi as well as Martin Luther King in Europe. And you see, in the third point, Thoreau died of tuberculosis on May 1862 at the age of 44. So he died at a very tender age. He died at very tender age. Very young age. He died at very young age. It's not an essay written. It's not a standalone essay. You see here in the first point. Screen la tiriba. PPT screen la tiriba.
Yes, sir.
Can you see the PPT in the screen? Okay, it's not a standalone essay. It's excerpted from Thoreau's Walden Pond, chapter 12. Excerpted means selected from a large work. Selected from a large work. And he observed two large ants. He observed two large ants. One is a red one, and another is a big one and nearly half an inch large one. And the second one is in black color. They are in a wood pile. Wood pile means they are in a wood pile. Wood pile means the wooden pieces, no? The wooden pieces where we preserve them are in a place within a wood pile. And he says, red ants are representing Republicans. Red ants are Republicans. Kudiyachi no? Black ants are representing imperialists. Imperialist means ஏகாதிபத்தியத்தை சேர்ந்தவங்க. ஒன்று குடியரசு, இன்னொன்று ஏகாதிபத்தியம். And human soldiers never fought so resolutely like this. Red ant and black ant is fighting one another. They are two in number, big in size, and black ant is bigger than the red one. Nearly half an inch is its size. And in the next one you see, fought with more pertinacity than bulldogs. Bulldog na masa pidicha nayi, and fought with more pertinacity means fought with more perseverance. Fought with more perseverance, fighting with firm determination, even much better than a bulldog they were fighting. And their cry was, they were fighting as if they wanted to conquer or they should die. Conquer or die. ஒன்று வெற்றி பெறணும் இல்லை தோத்தணும் செத்தணுங்கிற மாதிரி, do or die. They were fighting. And there the author refers on page number 44, 42. There we see a person on page para 2, Achilles. Achilles is a mythological hero in Greek mythology, and who had nourished his growth apart and had now come to avenge and to rescue his Patroclus. Patroclus is friend of Achilles, who was killed in Trojan War, and now we see the red sprang on black's right foreleg and damaged it. Red and black and மேல விழுந்து அதோட right leg damage பண்ணிடுது. It damages the right hand's foreleg. And in the next one you see in America's history many wars like this. American historyல இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய வார்ஸ் வந்து நடந்திருக்கு. ஒன்று நெப்போலியன் வாரு, அமெரிக்கன் வாரு, in as like the same war what we had in India, independence struggle like that. The same independence struggle was there in America because even Americans were ruled by British earlier. So here we see more or less it is autobiographical because he brings down many histories of America. So it was a morning time. He was going for walking. He had seen an ant and was fighting with another one. And red is like a champion and black is there. They were fighting together. And he is describing the whole situation as if like the both black people and white people were fighting one another. Black people and white people were fighting one another. We look at the fourth point in this slide. Author recognizes the ferocity and carnage of a human uh, carnage of a human battle before my door. He says that he had not seen any such fight earlier. He had never been to a battlefield earlier. இது ஒரு மாதிரி எழும்புகளின் போர்க்களம் மாதிரி அது ரெண்டு ஃபைட் பண்ணிக்குது. Their size is nearly half an hour and one is a red ant and another is a black one, and white ants are fighting and black ants are also fighting and others are encouraging them. And it says when even human beings like us, when we are fighting one another, why not ants? Even they will fight. Even ants will fight one another. They will fight like this. They won't have any, you see, they won't know any such morals. They will fight one another. So he says red ants are the Republicans and black ants are the imperialists. And you see, here he says it's in the same way. Today people are fighting one another in America, and if you see in today's scenario, there is a bio war going across the world. People are affected in pandemic, and we understand that China has spread coronavirus throughout this world. That is a kind of third world war initiated by China. We think, we understand through several media, even today, even some of the scientists from China, they said that it's a bio war initiated by China that was planned 5 years earlier. That was planned 5 years,
It's not
5 years,
one means that the other
five,
relatives
fi-
with
five,
power.
5 years earlier itself. We understand that 5 years earlier itself they have planned it, and so that we have to understand that even people are fighting one another, continent with other continents, governments with other governments, people with other people. Even in the same country, people are fighting with one another. They are fighting with one another. Even same Indians are fighting with one another. We see such a kind of thing. In the last slide, we see Proverbs 6:6. It is a biblical quote. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. Ants are really industrious. ஒரு எறும்பு வந்து தமிழ்ல பார்த்தா சோம்பேறிய எறும்பு நிலத்தில் போய் அதன் வழிகளை பார்த்து ஞானத்தை கற்றுக்கோள் போட்டிருக்கு. And in the same way, we understand and we see that we must be wise and consider the ways of ants, and because they are very shrewd and industrious, they gather their food and cereals for the next period. It means for the winter period. And there is a name, Dirby Spence. Dirby Spence, he mentions in the last passage. Dirby Spence, he mentions in the last passage. Dirby Spence, he wrote a title, Battle of Ants. And in the last one, Annius Sylvius, great and small species of ants, he wrote one. And also there is another one, Olaus Magnus, that he also wrote great and small ants. He says also all of the authors, they wrote about ants. And Henry Thoreau was mentioning of them in his essay. So we have to understand that even human beings, countries are fighting one another like these ants. Even human beings, we are fighting one another like these ants. So we have to understand through this essay. And now